Are you one of those people that loves to make resolutions every new year? A lot of people like the idea of getting off coffee and using that as one of their resolutions. And that's kind of a good one because even though I love the smell of coffee, it was really good when I got off of coffee because it wreaks havoc on the skin. It really screws with your metabolism. It really stresses out your adrenals, which is bad for metabolism and weight loss and mental stability, which is kind of important. Coffee is acidic. I'm sure you've heard of the alkaline diet. To heal the body, you need to pull it more towards alkaline, which means less acidic. Do you have the jitters? Do you bonk at 3 p.m.? In other words, you eat your lunch and then 2 hours later, you're kind of sleepy or whatever. You have a cup of coffee and then half an hour later, you are more tired than when you first started. That's the crash that doesn't come from yerba. Yerba doesn't give you that crash. Other than the smell, coffee doesn't give you much. Coffee doesn't love you back like yerba does. These are all reasons that make it amazing to finally ditch the coffee for good. So if you're ready to do this, if you are ready to take that step, you might want to consider getting on yerba. Yerba is an amazing substitute for coffee. Why? It has caffeine. Won't get that headache in transitioning, but the caffeine in yerba is way different than the caffeine in coffee. The caffeine in yerba is called matein, and it is not as acidic, and it also won't give you the jitters like coffee does. So the high that you're looking for in coffee is much gentler in yerba. And also, instead of the jitters and making you all kind of crazy, yerba really hones the mind and really helps with focus. And that's why most people are drinking coffee anyhow, right? If you're drinking coffee for the feel of the mug, you can use your favorite mug, just use a tea bag, or you can make yerba in a French press and just pour it into your favorite mug. I know I like a good mug too. And if you like to grab and go, you can also use a travel cup. If you use loose leaf, it's a little bit cheaper, and you can just put a tablespoon or two of loose leaf in this, cover with hot water, and do this. But this is more grab and go. But yerba is a great thing to get on if you're trying to get rid of coffee. It's actually going to feed nutrients to your body instead of coffee, which just takes, which sounds a lot like certain people's teenagers.